How's it going, guys? Tyrant here, and I just finished watching episode 35 of Black Clover, and it was a very amazingly well done like episode in as far as like fight scenes go, because we got to see a little bit last episode with Yami and like like whatever the guy's name. It's like a play on words on light, but uh, he like the fight scene was intense. Even even Asta was baffled by it. It was like it was really well done, and I really enjoyed it because if you connected last week's episode and this week's episode together, it would make for a very amazing like fight scene. Like I think it would work best work together. So if like anyone watching it now, watch episode 34. Yeah, watch episode 34, then watch this one again because it works so well. There has, you have to get through some of the commentary, but if you just skip it, like, makes amazing fight because it was just cool watching a person who uses light magic and a guy who uses dark magic just fight each other. And you would think one would be stronger than the other, but no, they're. I like how light. I'm just gonna call him light. Actually explains that they're just each counter each other, and how magic works that way, and like that makes perfect sense because there's fire magic that cancels water magic and earth and blah blah blah, and I like that idea that they did there, and the fighting itself was really good. Like Yami for the most part had a reasonable advantage on him during the whole fight, and during this time Asta's just like bewildered and amazed of how a captain truly fights. And I'm not gonna lie, like if you watch a couple episodes ago, I was like enthralled with Asta's determination when he was facing off Noel's older brother, and like Asta can do it. Yeah, Asta cannot do it, honestly. Like if Yami is anything to show for it, he is extremely strong. Like Asta does have his negating ability, but that's kind of about it. Um, he needs to utilize a little bit more his own abilities, and it shows here because Yami, even while they're facing this very dangerous foe, is still trying to push Asta, and I like that, to make Asta move on to the next level and make him realize that he has no magic still, and he, you do it your way. Don't worry about what other people do. Figure out how to do it yourself. So Asta still has to fight the guy who can use the spectral magic. Spectral magic, I think that's what it's called, or whatever the teleportation magic is, and fight him. And Asta tries, and using his new ability to sense ki, like for the most part, he's still learning how to use it, but he's doing his best, and he's dodging all the attacks as best he can. And it's like, oh, that's kind of cool, and but he's still getting hit, and he has to kind of like realize, and what ends up happening is he literally jumps into the portal and boom, socks him in the face, and like that's great. I love that. That's Asta for you, and I was like, yes, this is amazing. But then after all this, and then kind of getting like assaulted by Yami the light guy, honestly, like, okay, fuck this, I'm gonna use my strongest spell and kill you guys because you guys are wasting my time. Yeah. And so he goes and starts powering up his like super like laser attack, and Yami's at this point, oh, okay, dude, I think we're fucked. He says it in words that but reality, he's like, okay, we're fucked. Like while this is all happening, like back at the church, I think it was a church, they're trying to heal everyone, heal the sister who's all hurt, the nun, and she's like, everyone, it feels like she's dying and everything, and it's like, no, don't die and everything. And it's honestly, I at the moment I thought she was gonna die because there was that moment where she's like, no, don't die, and like it feels like you're dead, but like, I'm not dead. Now go save them. And then we get this moment where I think if I remember his name was like Goche, like realized, you know, he kind of just like gets it now a little bit more. You know, you gotta do stuff to protect people. Bottom line, basically. And he tells his senior, the guy who does the teleportation magic, like, dude, we gotta go. And like, why? And they make it in time uh, to basically get into the back to the cave just in time to do a whole like basically just do this whole elaborate thing with his mirror magic, because that's basically it. Because like it's light magic. So, and he's a mirror magic user. So no matter how strong his light magic is, it's light, and mirrors reflect that, and ta-da, simple. And he gets hit with everything, all his power, and like, dude, that guy's fucked. Great scene, you know, top notch. I loved it. I love that. But then here's the thing that bugged me a little bit, because we get this scene from these three ominous figures, you know, like, dude, okay, so these three are gonna join the fight, yes, and each of the members of his group each have their own strengths. So how strong are these three? Actually, they might be, because these guys are a bit weak after fighting these guys. So I'll give them that. But their leader is now down. So, you know, well, what's gonna happen? You know, going forward from this? Because honestly, it didn't feel like it's time for us to move. Like, dude, your leader's down. What the hell are you gonna do? Well, it's just kind of me, just being a little upset because like the leader's down, and like, well, okay, what's gonna happen here? So yeah, great episode. Honestly, which is a really fun fight scene, and just seeing all the Yami's dark magic, like, it's just really good. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So can't wait for next episode. I just want to see what's gonna happen from here. So thanks again for watching. Until next time, see ya.